Good morning. S- Welcome to Daniel Masharif online class. This mathematics is fun. So welcome to another episode. So let's assume you're given a problem to solve that you should solve or simplify 2x squared plus 7x plus 6 using completing the square method. How do we solve this? It's very simple. Let's say the question is now equals to 0. Solution is this. So you're going to have it as equals to 2x squared plus 7x plus 6 equals to 0. So what's the first thing to do? Before you solve this question using completing the square method, you have to divide each term by 2 so that you can make the coefficient of x squared to be equals to 1. So what's the next thing to do? When you divide each term by 2, you have what? That means you'll be having x squared plus 7 over 2x plus 3 is equals to what? 0. So what you have? So the next thing to now do, when you have x squared plus 7 over 2x plus is equals to, you shift the plus to the other side. When you shift the plus to the other side, you have what? Minus 3. So the next statement, you now write down half the coefficient of x. You have the coefficient of x, square it, and add it to both sides. Why are you doing this? You have to make only the x and x to be on one side so they can easily factorize and simplify. So when you have the coefficient of x, square it, and add it to both sides. Don't forget the coefficient of x is 7 over 2. So when you do the half of it, the half of 7 over 2 is going to give us what? 1 over 2 times 7 over 2, giving us what? 7 over 4. So that's that for that. So the next thing you now do, you now write where you stop, which is what? X squared plus 7 over 2 x plus 7 over 4 all square. Because you have it and you square it and you add it to both sides. It's now equals to minus 3 plus 7 over 4 all square. Now, what's 7 over 4 all square? 7 over 4 all square is equals to what? 49 over 16. Now, at this stage, you're going to pick only x. You pick only the x on the left-hand side and you pick the plus sign, the plus 7 over 2, you pick the plus sign and you pick 7 over 4 only. If it is minus 7 over 2, you pick the minus sign. If it is plus, you pick the plus sign. So you now have x plus 7 over 4 all square is equals to minus, you now make the minus 3 over 1. So you have minus 3 over 1 plus the 7 square is going to be 49 over 16. You have it as what? 49 over what? 16. So you have to you have what? X plus 7 over 4 all square is equals to, you have it as what? The LCM is going to be 16. So what's 1 is 16? 1 is 16 is 16 times 3 is going to give us 48. 16 is 16 is 1 times 49 is going to give us 49. What's 49 minus 48? It's going to give us 1. That's 1 over what? 16. So you now equate everything together. You'll be having what? X plus 7 over 4 in bracket all square is equals to 1 over 16. At this stage, since you're looking for x, you simply take the square to both sides. So you now write down that, okay, take the square root of both sides. Let's demarcate. You now write take the square root of both sides. Square root of what? Both sides. So when you're taking the square root of both sides, you write it down, which is what? X plus 7 over what? You write it down, x plus 7 over 4 all square. When you have it as x plus 7 over 4 all square, you now take the square root of the other side, giving us what? Square root of 1 over 16. What's square root of 1 over 16? Square root of 1 over 16 is equals to what? 1 over 4. Now, taking the square root of 1 over 16 is going to be 1 over 4, but it's going to be plus or minus. Square root of 4 is not just 2. Square root of 4 is plus or minus 2. And square root of 1 over 16 is plus or minus 1 over 4. So the next thing you do, now shift the plus 7 over 4 to the other side. When you shift the plus 7 over 4 to the other side, it turns to minus 7 over 4. So you now have minus 7 over 4 plus or minus 1 over 4. So minus 7 over 4 plus, you do the plus before the minus. You can do the minus before the plus. So minus 7 over 4 plus 1 over 4 is going to be minus 7 plus 1 over 4. Minus 7 over 4 plus 1 over 4, you have what? Minus 3 over 2. So for the other side, you have it as what? Minus 7 over 4 minus 1 over 4. So when you do that, that's going to be our x2. So that means you have minus 7 over 4 minus 1 over 4, giving us what? 4. And the essence is minus 7 minus 1. You have what? Minus 8 over 4, giving us what? Minus 2. So don't forget it's going to be x2. That simply means our answer is now minus 3 or minus 3 over 2 or minus 2. Please don't forget to like, share, and comment, and also book for private online classes like this. Thank you and one love.